Morning, we are fired up on this morning. Good morning to the grind. Excuse some of those technical difficulties this morning as we get it together, man. This is the Grindology101 Podcast. I'm your guy, KeJohnna Owens. You up this morning because he chose to wake you up so you don't have to. You get to every morning, we get an opportunity that he gives us a chance to get up, to take the best, and put the best forward to ourselves, man. I changed my life because I said, you know what? I'm going to put the best foot forward towards everything that I do. And I don't care what it is that I do, I'm going to put the best to it. So good morning to you. I got an amazing young man on this morning. He's been a friend of mine since baseball in the backyard, tennis balls, kids, slides, all those kind of good stuff right there. And growth and all of the processes through this gentleman has been able to stand in front. I call him the Dick Gregory of our time, before our time, right now, to tell the truth, the way he tells the truth, the way he sees the world, the way sometimes we need to say it, that sometimes we don't speak that way, right? We choose our words. I like Obama. He can say something to you, take you 2 days to kind of understand. This gentleman I'm going to bring on today, he's going to get it right then and right there. Man, it's amazing. Good morning to you, champion. Bless God, man, for a new day to get to. Man, as we get on to it, I'm going to share a little bit about, our partners in success, celebrate some of the successes around the community, what's going on, and, man, just pump up the empowerment again. It's the Morning Grind Grindology Podcast. We're going to get up and win. We're going to get up and grind. We're going to make it happen. The only thing that works is the work. That's what I know. If you've ever thought of anything you've been successful in, they said it would. All you have to do is, right. All you have to do is work. So we're committed to the work, and that's what the grind is. And that's what this is all about. Empowering, motivating, inspiring, encouraging, and making a difference in people's lives. So stand by as we talk about a couple of our partners in success. And we'll be back on the other side with my amazing guest, Michael Huck Harrison. Man, the Huckster, we got him. Stand by.
Welcome to the Jazz Zone. Allow the Jazz Zone to make your next event enjoyable and entertaining. The Jazz Zone is great for private parties, weddings, festivals, fundraisers, grand openings, and corporate affairs. Move up to the next level of entertaining with the Jazz Zone. Check out our website at jazzzone.net. That's JAZZZONE.net. Or call the Jazz Zone at 626-798-6848.
LA South Chamber of Commerce. Together we're creating economic growth in the South LA and South Bay communities through business development, networking, community, and advocacy. We're not your average Chamber of Commerce. Connect with us at lasouthchamber.com.
If you're not a member, join. But join today. Don't wait for tomorrow.
They are phenomenal.
There is none like LA South Chamber of Commerce.
This is the chamber for you.
I'm so proud to be here and part of the LA South Chamber.
When I went to find a chamber that could help me do positive outreach and advocacy, LA South Chamber was the place to go. I'd recommend it to anyone.
Become a member.
Hi, my name is KeJohnna Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, VASP, Virtual Assistant Support Program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level. Looking forward to helping you take your business to the next level. Man, my main man having a few technical difficulties, so we're going to keep on going on and dealing with it, man. Getting me in the green room, bring them on up. Guess what? Adversities always arise. This is what I'm trying to tell the people, man. Something's going to always happen. Something is going to always happen. What happens next is how we decide to respond, not sometimes react. You have to look at what's coming, what's happening, what's happened, assess it, make an adjustment, make an adaptation, and do what you got to do, man. Man, don't even fret, man. If we have to get you back on, we're gonna get you back on. The Huckster, man, you're an amazing young brother. Check my main man out. He's doing a whole bunch of stuff. If you get an opportunity to catch on to Michael Harrison, man, Going Raw with Huck. He's been on the radio. He's been a mentor, speaker, a comedian, man, my friend. I know you thought I was going to be here, right, man? He's back in the back room dealing with some things to get us through this technical, and we're doing this all over the world. Think about it. I was on major broadcast just the other day watching it, multi-million-dollar platform. There you go. You deal with what we have to deal with. There are a lot of things coming up that I want to talk about that are very important. And since we are making a difference there, and specifically, trying to encourage, one of my missions personally is to empower young men, man, to step into manhood in a way that lets us be great family men, fathers, leaders of our community, innovators, scientists, whatever the case is, but to do it the way that God intended for us to do, to the best of our ability. And you look at a man in the eye, you shake his hand. I'm saying some of these, man, it's just some tenets of manhood that I think are missing. So for me, when young men out there, they say pull your pants up, I had to sag your pants, man. I did all the stuff that we stand at this stage, not to tell someone not to do, but that's the process and the journey. So if you're out there and you're looking to be in business, you want to look someone in the eye. You want to give a firm handshake. It's a different time, so all the nuances of how you meet and greet today, you make the proper adjustments. They got that. Now, looking at people in the eye, talking with people while you look at them in the eye, shifty, looking around and all of those kind of things. I think is very important. So we're putting some projects together to help that. That's one of my missions. I believe that if you can get somewhere, you got to reach back and help someone else. My main man, Daryl Scott, he's got each one teach one. I think that's amazing to get somewhere, look back and apply what you've learned to someone else to maybe circumvent the wrong route and maybe at least give an idea of what can be different, because I believe that once the mind expands, it cannot retract. It just can't. Once you've seen it, you've seen it. You've seen the man buy the $50 million yacht. You saw that. You know that. You saw it, man. Why not you? So let's talk about that. I want to bring my main man here, Mr. Darren Lyons, man. Good friend, long time, Pasadena, again. Just, you could take anything, anywhere. This young man is taking barbering around the world. So it could be toilets, it could be screws and hammers, it could be whatever it is, but you're going to have to apply a certain level of professionalism to make it happen. So in his own words, this is, I call him the doctor, Darren Lyons, to tell you about professionalism. Stand by.
Professionalism is very important, and no matter what business it is. Today, we're in a situation in a society where people have become comfortable. They've become lazy. They've tuned out, if you will, and not all people, but a lot, have tuned out the words of wisdom that somebody that's in the position they want to be, they tuned them out and they decided to go to the University of YouTube. Well, the University of YouTube is only one-sided. You can't talk back. The University of YouTube also gives you information that is valid and some non-valid. When we look at professionalism, you have to have a give and take. You have to understand that when we are trying to learn professionalism, we have to learn it from people who are professional. Some of the people on YouTube don't have licenses as barbers. They have an opinion. And that's all it is an opinion. It could be right, but it's an opinion nonetheless. What I'm saying to you right now is an opinion, but I've lived it. I've mastered it. I've been in business for 30 years. So I think I have expertise, if you will, of running a good business. But people have to put business in perspective. Business in perspective meaning professionalism, meaning that even though that you are a barber, even though that you are a car salesman, even though that you're a motivational speaker, there's things that have to be put in place before you can say that you're that. Professionalism is number one. Job number one. If you look at Starbucks, the first thing they do is when you walk in there, they speak. When you go to Walmart, the first thing that you run into is a greeter. They speak. These things are being put on the back burner. Now, when you go to the barbershops, they don't speak. So it makes people intimidated. Because I don't know if this is a cool barbershop to even come to. Although I have locks and although my hair is long, but don't necessarily mean I don't need to be groomed. I still have a beard. Sometimes I don't wear a beard. Sometimes I want to goatee. But I want to be in a place that I am comforted when I walk through the door. Even though I'm not in the city, although I travel a lot, that means I go to a lot of barbershops. And I would say at least 75% of all barbershops that I've been to, and I probably have hit at least 40 states, 75% don't speak when you walk in the door. That's not professional. Cleanliness is a part of professionalism. Clean barbershops, clean beauty shops. Take pride in the shop that you work at. A lot of barbershops I've been in barbershops that it was so filthy. As soon as I walked through the door, they knew who I was. They knew who I was. And they were honored for me to be there. But the shop was so dirty, I got the broom and started sweeping. And these guys let me do it. How is that if I come to your house and start vacuuming because your house is dirty? You should feel a certain kind of way about that. But today, a lot of the young men and a lot of the young women don't feel a certain kind of way. It ain't my shop. It ain't my job. Well, whose job is it?
And the rainstorm is gone by. All of that, man. My man DL, Darren Lyons, professionalism. How can you let someone come at your place of business and operate and clean it and watch? This is what we're talking about right here. Men being men, taking care of our stuff, man. Listen, technical difficulties notwithstanding, man. Guess what? We got him, y'all. We got the Huck. We got the Huckster. We call him the Huck because this young man, tenacious, his tenacity to win, to do whatever he's gonna do, man. Been a friend of mine for a long time. We got about, I don't even want to say, for 4 decades, man. Stand by. We got the There he is, man.
What's up with you?
In real life, man.
How you
doing, brother?
Man, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be on here, up and early on the grind with you, baby.
Up and early on the grind. You know, you're a certified grindologist anyway, man. What you've been doing, I've been a fan as a friend. Your voice, your message. I call you the Dick Gregory of our times. They don't know yet. They don't get it yet, man. But brother, you tell a truth that's so needed in a way that's so needed.
I appreciate
I love you, man. And flower while you're alive. Glad to have you on today, man. And tell a little bit about yourself as a comedian, mentor, right? Speaker, been on the radio, man, and the work you do, man, as a grindologist, man. Pleasure to have you on. Tell me a little bit about yourself, man.
Thank you, sir. First and foremost, I'm a father. I'm a husband. I'm into the real estate business, wholesaling homes and rehabbing them, things of that nature. Me and my wife is together doing that. That's my teammate, KeJohnna Harrison at Acme Property Solutions. If you need help, give us a call. We'll be able to assist you and try to get whatever issue you need resolved. I just had to get that in there. Then we as far as like comedian wise, I'm just a street comedian. I'm just a brother that's been over the years just been one of Pasadena's like funniest guys out in Pasadena, California, a city that we grew up in, Pasadena and Altadena to be exact. Just in the Pasadena Fire School, just one of the funny guys, just always looking for a good time and everything. I do other jobs. I just side hustle for my family, things of that nature. Got a pod. I'm trying to reintroduce my podcast. I will be reintroducing my podcast today. Going raw with Huck. I'm trying to set a day on when I'll be doing it. If I'll be doing it 2 days a week. Or 1 day a week. More than likely, it'll just be on Fridays mostly, so I can get consistent and try to build on that. You tell me, Key. Let's go from there.
We're gonna set that up, man. I'm just feeling the flow because what I know about you. Once you set your mind to it, is do it. So we're gonna set that podcast up. Going raw with Huck, man. You already got a great platform. Your delivery, bro. Sometimes you say what I can't say, right? I can't say it that way, man. I sure want to tell somebody something sometime, man. I say, hey, Huck, look, talk on this. Some of the subjects you speak on, like today, I was talking about manhood. These men today, young men, they don't shake your hand, look at you in the face. It's kind of, somebody called it wonky, right? You want a job, but you can't really ask for it. what is, I know you speak on this. What are some of the things that you see that's missing in our community? We grew up in a village. We went to school.
Okay.
Elders looked out for us. What's going on today with that?
Well, personally, on the first thing, the reason why I speak as raw as I do is because I feel like it captures some people's attention. I know it turns certain people off, but as they say, growing up in the Black household, how most of the time you tell to sit down. There's a certain way you have to do it to capture their attention, to let you know how serious you are. So I use that old school logic on some of the things that I might say that could turn certain people off as we get older. You know how a lot of people, when they get older, they want to be a little more, I want to say they want to be a little more mature, a little more, show a little more intellect. And I could definitely show that. It's just that I want to capture your attention. I want to be raw when I say it, so that you can get to its bottom surface of what it really is. You know what I'm saying? Not to the point to where everybody always want to talk this intellectual talk and all that, but really, I don't want to intellectually say F you. I want to say it verbally, because that's what they're doing to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And that's it. So that's why it's going raw with Huck. Just touch the area we need to touch to get to it. Now,
yes.
What was the other question, Key?
Well, the impact that you make.
About
how we see the kids, and we used to have that village. One of those things is missing. We had a major village. I think the way you deliver it, and I say this, it's so important to have different delivery methods. It's got to have different delivery methods. Dick Gregory, as they call it, he said he would say, man, something, whatever it is, right off the top. But they bring him on to ABC to talk to Cronkite and all the rest of them, and then you get on there and he give them a platform to speak for a culture of people that couldn't speak for themselves. That's what I see in you, sir. You have an amazing gift of saying what it is, the way that people need to hear it straightforward, the way some people can't say it.
I'm still growing. Yeah, I'm still growing and expanding on my talents, on how to deliver certain things, how to articulate myself to where I won't offend too many people. Those are things in progress that I'm actually working on and everything. So, so that's why when I start my podcast back up, that's one of the major things I'm gonna be working on is doing that, because I want to capture people. I don't want to turn nobody off, and that's the whole hope, is the spin of things that how we view it, how we really view it. I don't want to view it how somebody thinks we should view it. Like,
see, you can't.
Okay,
you'll give,
put on our.
You'll give as a cancer. I know we don't give the flowers alive. We were talking about that on the pre-call. Flowers while we're alive.
Well,
the way you deliver it is unique for you to deliver the way that you deliver. You can't say the right thing to the wrong person or the wrong thing to the right person. You must deliver the information the way you deliver it. That's the only way the world goes around, man. And what you say has made an impact in my life. Like, man, I might can't walk up the stairs and tell my wife the way that Huck said it, but I will walk up and tell my wife something that, that made sense. To have a good conversation, so to speak, man. So you're making a difference, and don't change. Don't change. We just make adjustments, adaptations, along the way. So, man, you're doing amazing work, man. What's next for you, bro? You might be having a little drag there on your end. And what's next for you out there, my man? Can't hear her. Let's get to a break. We'll get you on the other side. Stand by for a second. I hope you can hear me out there in podcast land around the world, around the nation, wherever you get it. If you get it now, you get it later. It's the 101 Grindology101 Podcast. I got my main man, the Huck on. Going Raw with Huck is coming back. I'm excited about that. We're going to put it on the network and look forward to getting some real, raw information the way that I think that is much needed in our world today. Listen, I may say it like this. You may need it like this. So it's two ways to hear what you need to hear, and we're going to get it. It takes a village. Absolutely. Thank you, my sister, and success out there, man. I appreciate your support so much. Let's get to a couple of these partners in success before we get out of here, man. We've had an amazing day. You keep on doing what you do. I believe that nothing works but the work, and you got to apply the level of the work you do to match the level of the faith you have. Check it out. We're getting back into travel. I'm ready. Right over to it, man. You can't believe it. They say I'm not real and all that. I don't get out in the field, right? Virtual all the time, man. I'm out of here today. I got DNA to grind, Mr. Roscoe Leon, my amazing dad, always right there in tune, man. But look who I got right here as well.
Got to roll with him. Got to roll with him. You got to get on the Success Express.
Jackson.
Got to get on the
Success
Success Express.
Oh, my goodness, man. We just out here in Montclair doing the thing, making some amazing relationships. About to do something big over there, man, with Think Big Inc.
Live at 5.
Live at 5. Live at 5. Think big, baby. You got to think big. It's free. Don't cost you nothing to think.
It's going to be all good.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Man, that's Bishop Harold Jackson out there doing some major work with KCAA. We're looking forward to that. You want to get your affirmation on the radio. Man, it's going to be cool. We're going to keep on going. Huck, man, it's been an honor to have you on. Thank you for being on the podcast, and I'm looking forward to more and more and more and more. Keep giving it to him straight, my brother. Much love to you. You've been on the morning grind this morning with me. I appreciate you. As I say all the time, man, apply the level of your work to match the level of your faith. Apply the level of your work you do to match the level of the faith you have. Apply the level of the work you do to match the level of the faith you have. If you have a humongous faith in what you could have in your life, what you could leave as a legacy for the ones that follow you, apply the work to match it. If it's a faith to cover the bill and fix the old car, hey, maybe a little extra overtime might do that. That's 9 to 5, maybe 9 to 6 sometime. But how about 9 to 5, then how you take care of the family, and then 5 to 9 about how you take care of your legacy. Apply the work to match the level of your faith, man. I believe that we could do anything if we do something. Now, have a good day, man, on purpose, man. Shalette, Busby out there, man. Busby Corp, much love to you. We're going to be seeing you soon. I'll be talking to you. Looking forward to doing some amazing things. And we're going to have you back on, man. Have a good one. God bless y'all. You've been on the morning grind. Get up and win. Get up and shine. The only way we get there is by taking a step. And the only thing that works is to work. We see you on the other side.